All right, good morning. It's a really hot, sunny day here in Minnesota. I don't know if you could tell, I am just absolutely drenched. I've been working hard this morning. Figure I'd give you guys a quick update on what's been holding up the progress on the car, just so that you know I'm not messing around. So obviously, the first thing is I'm trying to get my workshop cleaned up. I'll show you that in a moment here. But also, I found some free tires online. But I've got other projects I'm working on too. It's not just the car. So yesterday, I found something on Marketplace free that I couldn't resist. So all this here, excuse me, it's a lot of brick. I literally just got done moving it. Got a lot of this here patio brick, paver brick, whatever you want to call it. You know, it goes all the way around the side here. And something I'm working on is a let me flip the here. I got a pizza oven. One of those solo pizza ovens that's gas and wood chip dual fuel pizza ovens. And I'm gonna build a little pizza oven stand for it outside so I could actually use the thing. So, you know, I mean, I like to DIY stuff. I like to do stuff like that. Also, I just want to take 2 seconds. This is not sponsored, but I gotta give it. Like, I don't care if you're a Ford guy, Dodge guy, Chevy guy, what kind of guy you are, but this little V6 Colorado, I love it. I wanted a pickup. I had an SUV prior to moving out here into Ramsey, where I'm at now, and I didn't want to go full size just because they were just so expensive. So I was looking at mid-sized trucks, and I fell in love with this Colorado driving it. But this thing pulled that wagon for a couple hundred miles without any issues. Hauled all that paver brick in the back without any issues. Did it feel a little squirrely on the front end? Yeah. But this thing is a champ. And, you know, Chevy, I hate to say it, but good job. You know, like, I'm on the spectrum of this car is better than that car. You got to go for this brand over that brand. But yeah, I call him Ragnar. I mean, he's a beast. He's my little Viking. And without him, yeah. And I got, you know, a 2500 over here too. It's my mom's. A friend of hers sold it to her, but it's not running, so I'm trying. That's this one right here. It's on a trickle charger just to keep the battery charged. But that you know, that's a 99 2500 HD. Those aren't bad either. Yeah, V8 Vortex 6.6 liter. It's a hauler. It just needs some work, and I've got so many projects. So, mind the mess. Again, I'm doing it. This is what I'm working with. So this is my workshop. My neighbor gave me a bunch of beadboard. So I'm trying to get that hung up so I can hang tools and stuff. And it's just been so hot. I'm trying to get my shelving cleaned up. I've got a table back there. Oh yeah, this is another project. Oh, there's my signs too. I got lots of fun signs. I love signs like that. This is another project that I'm working on. I gutted out this old 14-foot Alumacraft John utility boat. And I got really big into the Tiny Boat Nation stuff as well. So I'm trying to do that. But I got to get all this cleared out. And I got, like, my little gym over there. That's where I pump that iron. Yeah, not so much. I don't know if you noticed, I'm a bit portly. But anyways, so I'm trying to get all this cleaned up, rearranged. We had mice attacks over here. I don't know if you could see under there. All the mice droppings are everywhere. They got into everything. I'm trying to get rid of them. I'm just trying to get this into a workable shop. You know, I've got my little welding cart right there with my plasma cutter and my MIG welder. That's another project, that little rolling cart right there with my tool bag on it. That is going to become a mobile rolling forge, so I could forge steel. I got another mini welding cart back there. You know, I just got to make room in here. Because at the end of the day, come winter, I'd also like to park the old girl in here, the wagon, to get her out of the elements, because she's, you know, a little worse for wear. So I got to get all this stuff cleaned up. You know, I gotta make room for stuff. I need to be able to. I've got all my fishing gear in here because I love fishing, but I got to make room in here for being able to, you know, do the car stuff and store the car stuff in here. And so yeah, so this is a lot of work. I have to move everything out, do some cleaning, do some beadboard hanging, all that stuff. And then when it gets too late in the day, move it all back in until I can move it all back out again, you know. And it's just a lot. And it's chaos and it's disorganized, and I kind of love chaos, but right now I'm also kind of hating it. So anyway, that's kind of where we're at. I got this really nice locker. Look, guys, Marketplace, free stuff on Facebook Marketplace is the best. I got all those patio bricks out there for free. I'm about to go pick up 4 new sandals for the wagon for free. They've got extra beat up tires. They're probably a tire shop. You know, I need 4 tires. I don't care if they're pretty. I don't care if they work. I just need them to hold air. That's all I need. I want to be able to roll that wagon around so I can get it out of my way and I can park in my spot. And I can't do that without tires, but they're free. Facebook Marketplace. You'd be amazed at how much stuff you can find on there for free. That's, you know, if you just need it for a thing, you're not using it for anything special. Oops, sorry. That's the way to go. I'm telling you. Also, to all you young guys out there, if you want to build muscle, get a job in landscaping. Move that paver brick around. Move that landscaping brick around. That stuff is heavy. It'll work your grip strength. It'll work your shoulder strength, your arm strength. That stuff is a workout and a half. And if you're doing that all day, chucking that stuff around, I guarantee you're going to lose weight. And you can listen to me or not. I'm a big guy. I know it. I put on the pounds. But, I do work out from time to time. I'm not a slouch. I'm not a power lifter, but I'm not a slouch. I love watching power lifters. If you watch this in the comments, you guys a fan of like Juji Mufu and all them? Ryan Humiston. I even watch the Athlete and X guy, Jeff Cavalier. You know, love him, hate him. Mike Israel, Renaissance Periodization. I love watching those things. When I get in my workouts, I try to follow a lot of their advice, pushing extra hard, all that stuff. Anyways, this is turning into a much longer video than I had intended for. That's the update. That's where we're at. Working on cleaning up the garage. Because again, this is Minnesota. We got maybe another month before snow is falling. Not literally, but give or take. That's the saying here. We got 6 months of winter, 3 months of road construction, and then 3 months of, or 6 months of 9 months of winter, 6 months of road construction. No, that's not right. I don't even remember. See, not 9 months of winter, 3 months of road construction. I can't even math right now. I'm so fried from lifting all those paver bricks. So again, get on that, young guys. Anyways, we're going to leave it here. I'm hoping once I get this cleared out a little bit more, that's the other thing, is I need to get that cleared out so I have a spot to put the engine and transmission. Like right now, I don't have anywhere to put it in there. It's just so cluttered. It's mainly because I'm, got everything pulled out and in the way, but also because there's just not enough room. But yeah. Also, when you look at this view, I'm gonna turn. Isn't that nice? That's my backyard. Say what you want about living in the city if you like getting easy access to stuff, but I really like having space to roam in my backyard. I got a big old fire, all that. Anyways, again, getting off track here. we're gonna leave it here. More to come. Maybe I'll do some videos on working on the garage here and show you what I'm doing in there. Maybe I'll even throw in some videos of building that little brick stand fire pit or fire house, whatever you want to call it, for my pizza oven. Who knows? I'm not committed to anything right now on this channel. You know, maybe I'll do some on the tiny boat. Again, check out Tiny Boat Nation if you love tinkering on stuff and you want to have like a little cheap but handmade bass boat, fishing boat, flat deck boat, whatever you want to call it. That's a great platform, and I love that channel. Anyways, we'll talk to you later, guys. I got lots to do still, but yeah, just wanted to give you an update. I hope you guys are doing well. You know, if you're struggling with mental health, I do this on my other channel, 7 Days Dedicated, for my gaming service, but I'm going to do it here too. Mental health isn't meant to be a struggle. It should be a journey. It's going to have its ups and downs, but if you're struggling, don't be afraid to ask for help. Reach out in the comments if you need someone to talk to. You know, I'll always point you to a professional. I'm not a professional, but sometimes that first step is just talking to someone. And I don't want people struggling. Mental health, you know, I deal with it. I've got my own mental health issues, anxiety, panic, depression. But you don't have to do it alone. There's people that'll help, and there's people that will, you know, be there for you if you need it. So anyways, have a great day. I'll talk to you again real soon. We'll get some more videos out here soon. And yeah, until the next one, you guys have a good one. Talk to you later.